Hi Andrew, really good session today. It's great to see you in the drive as well as you were by in the session there, and also nice to see the iron play being as good as it was when you were starting to warm up. So just a couple of things to run through we discussed in the session. Firstly, when you go to the range, try and go to the range with a purpose. Try and take the clubs that you take, maybe a couple of shorter ones, and literally go through the bag from short to long, wedge, 7, hybrid, driver, giving yourself the chance just to warm up. Give it 4 or 5 shots with each one, a few small swings, a few longer swings, a few full swings. So when you want to work on the driver specifically, you can do. However, you're going to do so by just building up to that gradually. So when you actually get to the driver after 15, 20 balls, you are ready to go. In terms of the driver setup, if we look here on the two images, zoom on that left-hand side here. Now you can see your hands relative to your left side of your body pushing forward a little bit. Now that's going to have one of two things. One, it's going to de-loft the golf club and cause that club face to come out now very, very shut into position. Also, when you want to try and add loft to that golf ball, because the golf ball is going to go very low, you'll be forced then to lean back a little bit more and increase the angle in which we get up on the golf ball. And if you do that too much, and if the tee peg isn't super high, you are going to be topping that ball along the ground, hitting a bit of a low sort of worm burn, as they call it. So if we can just get you a little bit more neutral with the shaft, the ball is further forward, yes. The hands and arms are going to hang down a bit more neutrally from centre, okay? So we're not going to be pushing the hands forward too far. At least this way now we can have a bit more of the sort of 10 degrees of loft, rather than maybe 5 or 6 if you push that hand forward. Like I say, that trigger that you do with the knee going forward here is absolutely fine. It kind of sort of sets your club. That's not a problem at all. But at least with the club and the body now more neutral, when we come back to the golf ball, we can see now we're catching more of the club face on the ball, maintain the loft of that golf club and that ball sort of going up in the air, launching off the club face, also 8, 10, 12 degrees of launch angle. Whereas before, when that ball, the hands got pushed forward even more so there, as we can see, the knee does that little thing and the hands push forward even more. When you come back to that golf ball here now, your hands have got to try and stay a long way in front to get the ball up in the air, or try and save it the last second. And unfortunately what will happen is when you finish this swing, you can see most of your weight favouring back on that right side, whereas this lovely movement, that right foot now is a bit more up on its toe. So we can get the body working better towards target, start off in a more neutral position in terms of the shaft angle. We can utilise loft, utilise the power you've got, send that driver a little bit higher, and obviously therefore going a little bit higher will give you a little bit more distance running on the fairway. So hope that all makes sense. Obviously any questions, give me a shout and I'll catch up again soon. Cheers Andrew.